know, Shane. You already know. You already know. Conference championship.
Season in the ACC, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see the
Let's
number
get
one
it.
team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the number one team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get right to the action. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Arizona State offense takes over. 1st and 10. They're going to the air on the first play. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
The shotgun run call. Sun Devils will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Makes the first down. Crazy price. Big hit there at the end.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield.
Oh,
Window and picked off. Breaks into the open. That's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Connors. In the clear at the 25. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
The sack sets up the second down and very long. Inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
In the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense success the formation. It's third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Connors. They never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
And they've got him.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. Now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Arizona State.
Ball handed off. Has the first down and more. Puts into space at the 50. Finally goes out of bounds and gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a killer with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. And at first down, they go right back to him. Going absolutely nowhere. some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on third down.
Oh my God.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And they'll use the ground game here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
And Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arizona State.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on the first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is this one. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice
That's an off-target. He got as the third down pressure went. And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds with a solid return that time. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And a snag for a completion. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly. The yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Back, we're going to throw for the first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
DAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Nice grab. It's Connors. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And off for a draw. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. They trap him for a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Obviously, they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they've got the returner corralled. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Cook. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Connors.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass caught. 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Takes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown. Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Arizona State offense takes over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup where they find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Oh, what a grab!
They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46. So a strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Arizona State.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the 1st half clock. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He's running out of time here. And they get to completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That completion makes it second in medium. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
And what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his man. It's Connors. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Defense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. The pass is caught.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. On the run here. Let's it go. Touchdown. Texas A&M. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's quick for a 3rd time tonight. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that play.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Aggies. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line is delivered.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. What a catch! They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result, some positive yards.
Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Direct snap to the back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Third down. This offense really using conversion here, down multiple scores. A direct snap. Running with purpose. And the Sundowns are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable and that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Element of the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Movement here from the tight end. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Completion gains about 6 yards, and now it's a 4th down call. Sundowns will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or
Looking downfield near the end
Oh
zone.
no.
Intercepted in the end zone. He could go. Will not be brought down.
I'm running, Mama.
They bring him down. What a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Catch made on the out route. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback to the sideline.
As we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incompletely flat out dropped. What would have been a touchdown? 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that can at all to get the ball back.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Hey, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Using his legs, it's Connors. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense. Maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here, but this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
He hits out of bounds after a real nice game there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking for receivers. Bringing pressure. Pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh my
And
God.
that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Makes the catch. It's Connors. And takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. This is how bad they're running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. The 27. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. First job here for
When I watch their bed, I'm
turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to push the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
He's got it in the open. He picks up the 1st down before they get into the ground.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw yet again. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, ASU. Still no answer for this offensive machine. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
The 50. Man, how about that? It's not every day you see a pick on a 2-point try, but how about the attempt on running this thing back? It's essentially a free play to put 2 points on the board, so give it a shot and see if they can catch you.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They'll give it to the back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, keep working that clock.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball with 49. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
They had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And he never had a chance tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Connors. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Now, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, well, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Well, kick it away here.
I know.
We'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. We reach the 2-minute time. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle lead. We begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game.
Oh my God.
Interception. The disastrous performance continues. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick at the time.
Oh, Chris, the offense could afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity of possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. Texas A&M getting set with the 1st and 10 now.
Your brush your teeth? Oh, thank you.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Finding space in the 20. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100. And when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And they tack on the extra point. Return starts from inside the 5. Chelsea able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
This one goes to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where are you going to go? The players should not do their job and open up any running lanes at all. anything else you
Come
can
here,
do
Bubba.
as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You
No,
just
can I
got to
see
hope
it?
the quarterback
Bubba,
and
come here.
receivers